Hello and welcome back to the channel and Vlogmas. Today we're finally, I'm a couple days late into this, going to do a disabled accessibility whatever gift guide. I did ask on Twitter and Instagram if you had any suggestions because I was curious and I didn't want to keep on doing repeats from the last 2 years. Yes, of course you could ask the person directly what they want, but for the sake of this video, we're just throwing out some suggestions, right? So I piled everything down to 7 big things that I think would be really helpful and good for all across the board. The first one, buying from disabled business owners. You kind of get to help 2 people or more at the same time. Get to help the disabled person who's running a business and they get to pay their bills, and you get to help out that friend or that relative of yours with giving them something that either they need or they just would thoroughly enjoy. I'm gonna toot my own horn a little bit, do a little bit of self-promotion, and say that I do have a merch store, selling some shirts, selling some mugs. It's accessibility related for the most part, and if you're interested in, you know, a accessibility t-shirt, captions or whatever, I'm gonna have that link down below. But of course, obviously, I'm not the only disabled business owner out there, so I will have links down below to a couple people that are friends of mine and some people that I found on Twitter and that other people recommend. So if you're curious about anything and you want to support disabled business owners, I will have that down below for you. You're also welcome in the comments to leave any suggestions of shops that you know of. Number 2, gift cards. I don't know what it is about people who hate giving gift cards, or the people who tell people not to give gift cards. I like gift cards. Okay, maybe it's because I appreciate them more as I get older. But, I mean, what's not to like about them, honestly? Takeout and grocery delivery, gift cards for those are amazing. So, you know, gift cards to DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Postmates, Instacart, things like that. That is extremely helpful, especially, you know, during a pandemic when a lot of disabled people do not want to risk going out and getting stuff, or if there's a chronic fatigue flare or a pain happening. You know, sometimes I just cannot get myself to go out and get groceries, or I just don't have any energy to make food from scratch and things like that. So having that option for delivery and bringing it to my house is great, and that's extremely helpful, obviously, to so many other people. Also, as someone with chronic pain, I get massages on a regular basis. I try to go at least once a month. Ideally, it would like to be twice a month, but here's the thing, those things get a little bit pricey. So if you know someone who could benefit from a massage, really likes them, it really helps them, consider getting a gift card from someone that they go to, or if they've never had one before, just, you know, treat them to that experience for the first time. Will likely change their life. It changed mine. I don't know why I put off massages for so long, because it's expensive. And also, as someone who has a YouTube channel and is self-employed, gift cards to things like Best Buy, Amazon. I know, every time Amazon is mentioned, people don't like it, and I understand why, but the fact of the matter is that Amazon is especially beneficial to disabled people. It is just what it is. It's the most accessible thing right now. So having options for Amazon, Best Buy, honestly, anywhere that they like, their favorite store, Target, that's gonna be very helpful. A lot of people on Twitter said a Roomba, and I'm gonna have to agree with this. I've never tried one, but I'd really like to. Vacuuming tires the absolute hell out of me. I'm on 2 stories, so having to carry a vacuum up a flight of stairs is not exactly something that I enjoy, not exactly something my body enjoys, and I just get tired out very easily. So if you just get a little Roomba and let it do what it needs to do, that's going to just make it so much easier. I want one. Okay, so this is going to be more specific to cat owners like myself. But number 4, self-cleaning litter boxes. You know, you had your generic self-cleaning litter boxes that look like a generic litter box, but I've seen the little ones that have they're like a little sphere. I'd really like one of those. I know those are super expensive. At least to me, those are super expensive. But, you know, even just a regular cleaning litter box that's electric self-cleaning is amazing. Having to bend up and down, go up and down all the time tires me out. And I know that happens with a lot of other people as well. Hurts my back a lot too. The more cats you have, the more of a struggle it is to clean. So bless those self-cleaning litter boxes. Number 5 is kind of multiple things wrapped in one. Generally, what I'm trying to get at here is suggestion like a home system things like an Alexa. Google has a couple of options. I think Apple has some options. This would be good for those of us who have brain fog, memory issues, and we can ask Alexa or whoever or whatever to remind us to do the same. We have appointments, so we have something on a to-do list. I think that would be very beneficial. And also if there's just little tasks around the house, I know some of these systems can do whatever it is that you want them to do. So you want to turn on lights, turn off the lights, change colors, anything, you can ask the system to do that. Or if you're a weather nerd like me, ask them what the weather is going to be for the day. Number 6 is good if you are someone who wants to make your clothing more accessible, and that's the Open Style Lab Hackability Toolkit. Now, the previous video to this is sponsored, but this video is not sponsored, but I still want to mention it because if you're someone, you know, someone who likes clothing, but it needs to be a little bit more adaptive, needs to be a little bit more accessible, these toolkits are really great for that. I think it's a great tool for someone who may need it, so take a look at that. And number 7, which is one that I wish I had, and hopefully I can utilize this in the future, an appointment with like a house organizer. You know, think the Home Edit on Netflix. For me, it is so difficult to organize my space, clean my space especially. You know, I spent so long trying to declutter things, and 1, tires me the hell out. 2, because everything is so much, it's so overwhelming, and it's just so much easier when you have either other people with you to help you, or you just hire them to do it together. I mean, you obviously give them a little bit of insight, but if they can get that done, it helps out tremendously. And I know that getting a space cleaned and organized really benefits mental health. Like, it just makes everything a little bit better. You're not worried about getting everything lost. You're not worried about being suffocated by so much crap around your space. Don't let this setup fool you. It looks decent when the clutter is on the side away from the frame for the most part, and hidden by stuff that you just for the most part can't see. I need one of these things too. I need organization in my life. Yeah, so those are the 7 main things that I had to suggest to you this year. Of course, there's so many more products, services, etc., that can be recommended, and this is where the engagement comes in. So I'm going to let you all, if you have any suggestions, leave them down below in the comments, and we can help each other out. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future Vlogmas episodes. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you later. Bye.